The Cliffs of Moher are perhaps the most iconic natural wonders in Ireland. With towering stone walls that stretch for miles, they offer a breathtaking view into the heart of Ireland's rugged beauty and rich history. A great number of musicians are drawn to the walkways of the cliffs, sharing their own unique sounds with the world. One such musician, Patrick, has a remarkable story to tell about his age-old accordion.
I played when I was a child. I didn't play again for 60 years until 2.5 years ago again. But when I broke my leg. I was a welder by trade. I had my own business, and I broke my leg 2.5 years ago. And I had to stop. I was ordered not to do anymore. And then I said, what am I going to do with my life now? And my youngest daughter said, Dad, she says, there's an accordion inside in the box up there. She says, with years and years, take it out. I said, no. I said, I won't be able. She says, you have the music in your head, just get it down. Here I am.
And even though Patrick has only been doing this for a fraction of his life, he already has a favorite song.
My favorite song to play. I usually sing songs rather than play them. I'll give you a verse of the song. It's a real old Dublin song. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. See, she knows that she wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
In the lively heart of Ireland's local pubs, the rhythm of traditional Irish dancing fills the air, connecting generations through movement and music. With every step, the dancers bring to life the rich cultural heritage that pulses through the country's vibrant communities. Shmael, a weekly regular at this pub, has a strong love for traditional Irish set dancing.
So set dancing, or rinkasetta, is great importance here, and it's still, people dance nowadays, especially on Mondays inside in Dingle, you'd see people out dancing.
And while Shmael enjoys dancing in her free time, she's also one of the many tour guides at the great island of Blasket, an island rich in history.
So there are 6 islands out from us, and they're filled with history, and it's a strong language, the Irish language, and it's just people that lived out there until 1953. They wrote loads of literature, songs, music, and it's of great importance to just remember and, of course, celebrate the lives of the islanders.
The most famous island in this area, located just 30 kilometers away from Blasket, is the island of Skellig Michael. Skellig Michael is home to a 6th century settlement that has withstood the test of time since the 900s. And in modern times, it has gained global fame as the backdrop for Alcato, the mystical planet in Star Wars Episodes 7, 8, and 9, blending ancient history with cinematic legend. Jallo Sullivan, a tour guide at Skellig Michael, has a strong love for this unique island.
Skellig Michael is a large rock really in the Atlantic, but 1700 years ago a group of Irish monks went out there on a small boat in them days, rowing boats, got onto this rock in the Atlantic and decided to stay there, live their lives, built a monastery and houses. And what you will see later on today is the houses they built with bare hands, no machines, very limited tools. And to this day they're there. The monks are no longer there, but the houses are in immaculate condition. No storm or weather has touched them. And it's recognised by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site.
Mr. Sullivan worked here at Skellig Michael during the filming of the Star Wars series, and he still remembers how Lucasfilm did it.
For the period where they were filming, no tourists were allowed on the Skelligs. No fishing boats were allowed. The Irish Navy were intercepting. Lucasfilms are quite powerful, and they had everything arranged for themselves, but at the cost of other people not being able to visit it. But in the long term, it brought so many extra visitors to us. So it was a plus for Irish tourism. Well, it's definitely special, it's unique. I don't think what you see today you'll ever see anywhere else in the world.
Ireland's landscape is a breathtaking tapestry of natural beauty, where miles of scenic beaches stretch along the coastline. The rolling hills and vibrant greenery that blanket the countryside create a serene, almost magical atmosphere, and the majestic mountains rise dramatically, offering sweeping views of the land and sea below. From the calm shores to the towering peaks, Ireland's beauty can't be found anywhere else. Rugby is one of the most popular sports in Ireland. With over 150,000 registered rugby players across the country, a match is sure to bring an unrivaled cultural experience. On June 14th, 2025, the United Rugby Championship was held in Dublin's Croke Park, where Leinster, the representing Dublin team, faced off against the South African Bulls. Sean is an avid rugby fan and explains the rules of this unique sport.
30 men just clattering the head off each other and smashing into each other with no padding, no helmets, no nothing. Basically, get the biggest fella, ball in hand, and just run. You know what I mean? And then behind you, when you run into somebody behind you, you've got 10 other players standing and walking and trampling all over you. The ball always has to go backwards. Can't go forward. Forward is a free. And then you can pass it, you can hand pass it to your teammates, but in the same time you've got guys that weigh 100 kilos smashing into you, you know what I mean? The game never stops. If someone is injured, they come on, the physio comes on, and it tends on the pitch when the game's still going ahead.
Leinster won the final with a dominating score of 32-7 over the Bulls. This was their first championship win since 2021, and thus called for celebration. The Irish people's gift of talking is undeniably present throughout the green countryside, but legend offers an explanation for this silver tongue. Atop the world-famous Blarney Castle lies the Blarney Stone, and those daring enough to kiss it are said to be blessed with the gift of eloquence and charm.
What it means to be Irish? I'd say culture. I feel like Ireland is a really strong culture compared to a lot of other countries, and history, I guess.
I like everything about Ireland. You know what I mean? It's a lovely country and people are relaxed. You know what I mean? We're not all in a hurry. Everybody knows everybody. They know what time I go to bed, they know what time I get up. They probably know what I had for my breakfast this morning, like you mean, which is lovely.
The Irish people love their country and are proud of their culture. They've had to repeatedly overcome oppression and famine, yet they've held fast to their language, music, and spirit, preserving a culture that continues to inspire and endure around the world.